Hey guys, thank you so much for getting on to Google Classroom and taking that survey. It was really helpful to hear your ideas and to hear your responses and what you would like to see out of the Google Classroom. And it was really helpful to hear your questions that you had for as we move to online learning. I just wanted to kind of take some time to try to answer those questions as best as I can, but I'm going to be really straight with you as I don't have all the answers to how this is going to look for the next few weeks. I just ask that you be gracious with me and I'll be gracious with you as we move through this process, and we're going to learn how to do online learning together. And we'll get through it. A couple of your questions were like, what are we going to be learning? So the first week, you have class Monday through Thursday because of Good Friday. And we're going to kind of get our feet wet with Google Classroom with something pretty basic. So we're going to learn about Sara and Star again, because this is something that we need to review over. A lot of you know how to use it. A couple of you are still struggling with that, but that will be a good way for us to get started with Google Classroom in something that we kind of already know, and that we can do with a little bit of confidence. So there's going to be a review video with the notes and some activities, and you should just be working Monday through Thursday. Now, all of the activities are going to populate on Monday. If you are the type of person that when you see multiple things it overwhelms you, then here's what I would encourage you to do is that you should be doing the notes and stuff on Monday and looking through those videos, but try to do one activity per day, and then do your quiz on Thursday. And that would be a great way to pace yourself. Now, if you want to sit down and get it all done in one sitting, be my guest, to go ahead and do that. That's fine too. A lot of those activities are on Conjugamos. And then there's like the quiz on Google Forms. I ask that you just do that to the best of your ability, and I'm sure you'll be fine with that one. The next thing that we'll learn is stem changing verbs, which actually we've already learned, 4 of those. So even that will be somewhat of a review, but we're going to add a lot more verbs to that, and we'll spend probably 2 weeks with stem changing verbs. So I've kind of picked out, not really with a whole lot of vocab, but a couple of grammar concepts that are going to be important for you moving on in Spanish, that are not too terribly difficult, and I think that we can do over online learning. So we're going to focus on those and just see where we go. As far as how this goes, I'll post some videos. Some of the stuff will be optional so that you just get to hear Spanish. And then some of it is just going to be those required activities. I would really suggest that you do these activities to the best of your abilities. Anything that's not deemed optional, please do. I don't know how things are going to be graded yet, and we'll see. But I think that if you are giving your best every day, we're going to be okay. Plus, a lot of you are on that trajectory to take Spanish 2, and some of you have big plans with taking Spanish in the future, and so these are all concepts that are going to come back to us in Spanish 2. So if you do well now, it's going to save you some time and some heartache later. Let's see some of your other questions. I know that some of you are not looking forward to online learning. Some of you are like, oh, this is my jam. And some of you are saying, nah, this is not, I don't know how I'm going to do this, learning new concepts without a teacher there to help me. Please, please, please reach out to me over Remind. I'd love to answer your messages, and I'm usually very quick too, because I'm just as cell phone addicted as you are. Quick to answer your Remind text, and then quick to answer your emails. I also have the Google Voice number. If you like to call, I can walk you through, on a phone call, I can walk you through that. As far as will we be hanging out on Google Meets? I don't know yet. They haven't cleared us to do that yet. So we'll play that by ear as well. But I know that we can do this together, and I know that you're going to do awesome, and I can't wait to learn about Google Classroom with you. So I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll get started on Monday. Bye, guys.